cookery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They bout that life. They gotta eat.
A lot to work with this year.
What is Mike Wang most excited about with 2K22 gameplay?
Yeah, and that's, you know, I think just what I alluded to is just the game feels way more balanced, and it makes more sense just in terms of how we're rewarding players if they are doing the right thing on the court. I know it sounds really general and really basic, but a lot of times in the past, you know, sometimes you'd make the right play or do the right thing, but you weren't always rewarded for it. And if we're in 2K22, I feel like that's
Sacramento starting five. Halliburton is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. Then it's Randall. Then it's Randall. And it's Cousins in at the 5 spot. And for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Junior. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Towns. And it's Russell in at the 1. Greg, so much excitement. The final game of the regular season is here.
You know, be it the playoffs for those lottery teams, maybe a nice family vacation. There's always a silver lining for everybody.
Right. They can play 2K, too, if they're not in the playoffs, right?
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Man, what a sweet pass by Russell. He has a great instinct for finding those opportunities on the floor.
Here's Carter-Williams. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Luke Walton. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Well, I like the plan. I mean, sometimes teams focus so much on generating points, they neglect getting stops.
And Junior throws it down.
Nice slam by Junior. I see you. It's always a morale booster to dunk. Just something about your hands clutching that rim.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Randall finds Randall. And here's Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
So he gets them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's the pass to Edwards. Pass to Russell. To the inside. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Junior's got 8.
Defense can't get Junior to back down inside. He's used to overcoming the odds.
Passes to Carter-Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Now, the former Rookie of the Year continues to improve. Carter-Williams, he's a triple-double threat thanks to his size and his passing skills.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for D'Angelo Russell.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Here's Blackman, covered by Beasley. Here's Carter Williams, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
And it's the Kings with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota leading by 4. Beasley outside. Here's Junior. Oh, wow!
Nice!
And how about that level of creativity Junior brings to his dunks? It's fun watching him sky up and throw it down. And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking, and you know things got stagnant. That's why their offense looked so off.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. Then for the Kings, Lopez, he's checked in for Randall. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Carter Williams.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Blackman, the pass to Bembry. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Bagley with the block.
Physical force. I mean, Bagley was drafted second overall because of his size and athleticism. He could swat shots away.
Pass to Quinn. Now here's Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Blackman off target with his 3. To the middle. Here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
Here's Blackman. He averages about 5 points a game. Bagley, no good.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They've got Junior. He's out there with McDaniel. And it's right in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Poke loose. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Blackman. Bagley trying to free himself up. Another shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Making a switch here. Here's Wright. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Down low, Lopez with the steal. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Bembry the pass to Bagley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
Right outside to the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bembry. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Right for three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
And finished off by Bagley.
This is what Bagley does. I mean, he tries to get inside often and finish with this kind of force.
Here's Junior, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Sacramento Kings. It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And both free throws good for Junior.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves lead by 19. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. They've got Halliburton. Randle out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Now the pass to Junior. Russell from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
90 seconds now into the second half. And here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Here's Russell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Beasley outside. Russell against Cousins. Russell passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here is Halliburton. Here's Ramsey. Outside for Randle. 6 on the shot clock. And rejection by McDaniel. And they're able to recover. Randall no good.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Pass to Randall, to the left wing. And here's Halliburton. Passes it to Randall. Over Beasley. Randall no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
The Kings shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Pass to Ramsey. 1:30 left in the third. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Halliburton passes to Ramsey. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. For Sacramento, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed's checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Hayes, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's DeLon Wright in for D'Angelo Russell. And Junior throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ramsey, covered by Hayes. The pass to Quinn. Here's Ramsey. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Bagley. Over Barnes. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Edwards, he's... Both teams making some changes here. Inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior. And it's Carter-Williams with the ball for the Kings. Junior's out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Edwards. And it's Noel in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Bagley with the bucket.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Noel. Pass to Reed. Edwards with it. James covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Noel. Count it from 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams deciding to change it up. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
And Junior throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Ramsey. With the teardrop, and the bucket is good from Carter-Williams down low.
Great extension on the floor to Carter-Williams, making sure no defender could block that one.
Beasley outside. Down low, here's Junior. Lenka kicks to Junior. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Takes the three. Vanderbilt misses. Sacramento's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. James looking it over. From outside the arc. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in what's been a tremendous year tonight, another example, and it'll push their amazing win total on the season to 68. An outstanding, outstanding season we watched this team play.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Junior.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Junior the pass to Len. Sacramento grabs the miss. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Carter Williams with it. A floater, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. .23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. Banked in off the glass.
You got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
To the inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
reactions, and I'ma go subtract it. My money always siding. I got me a new chick that be calling me like Jasmine. X's and no mo's, I don't wanna know what's happening. Brody told me slow me or I end up money in a basket. Told her this plane crashing. I'm yelling Mayday, baby. You made of plastic, and ain't no way you play me. I guess we cool back then. I guess we cool back then. I guess we cool back then. I'm yelling Mayday. He was the captain that taught us further apart. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, in the eyes. Smile for the camera. Rise of the Colt, 12 men. And there we lay, all decimated, season after season, with our promise getting further away. And you can run it back to the core of us. There's even more of us.